Hello guys, let's have a quick review on the general structure of a neuron and its classification anatomically. We can define a neuron as a specialized, excitable cell of the nervous system that receives, integrates, and transmits information through electrical impulses and chemical signals to other neurons, muscle cells, or glandular cells. From this definition, let's define a few terms. Number 1. When a cell is specialized, it means that the cell is structurally and functionally adapted to its function. Number 2 is excitable, which means the cell is capable of generating action potentials or electrical signals on its own. Now we move on to the parts of a neuron in general. A typical neuron consists of three main parts: dendrites, the cell body also known as soma, and the axon. First, let's look at the dendrites. These are short, branched, cytoplasmic processes that arise from the cell body. Their function is to receive incoming signals from other neurons and to conduct electrical signals toward the cell body. We move on to the soma, or cell body, which I'm highlighting here. We can define the cell body as the metabolic and integrative center of the neuron. Its contents include the nucleus, mitochondria, and Nissl bodies, which synthesize proteins. Now we look at the axon as the last main part. The axon is a long cytoplasmic process that conducts nerve impulses away from the soma. It arises from the axon hillock, which is not very clear on this image, but you can follow my arrow, that is where it's supposed to be. The axon can be myelinated or unmyelinated. When it's myelinated, it means it is wrapped around by myelin sheath, as this one. The axon transmits action potentials to distant targets. Let's look at the myelin sheath with a little bit of more detail. We can define it as a lipid-rich insulating layer around some axons. It is formed by Schwann cells when in the peripheral nervous system, and oligodendrocytes when in the central nervous system. Its function is to increase the speed of impulse conduction along the axon in the form of saltatory conduction. We move to the axon terminals, also called synaptic end bulbs. These terminal branches of the axon form synapses with other neurons. So in summary, we said a neuron consists of dendrites that receive signals, a cell body that integrates and maintains metabolism, and an axon that conducts impulses away from the cell body to synaptic terminals. Now let's look at the anatomical classification. Neurons can be classified into unipolar, bipolar, multipolar, and pseudo-unipolar. Unipolar only possess a single process coming out of the cell body. Bipolar have two, and multipolar have many processes coming out of their cell bodies. Lastly, we have pseudo-unipolar neurons with a single process coming out that quickly splits into two branches. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe.